What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing? And welcome. So we didn't go live yesterday for obvious reasons. We had the Duro poker tournament. And I was debating on doing it today because my head is killing me. I got like an ear that's plugged right up and it hurts. And it kind of sucks. But you know what? We figured let's just try and go live anyway. I see Red Panda's in the house. What's going on? Now, do you have 8 cent kilowatt hour USD or is that Canadian Panda? I really need to know. Because, that's wicked power, especially if you have it. Now, I'm the 15 cent kilowatt mark, 15 to 16. The last couple of months, it has been 15 Canadian, which works out to 11 cent USD. So I'm curious if you've been mentioning just your USD value counterpart, because when you go to what to mine, you say 8 cents. I'm assuming that's converting it into USD, but I'm not 100% sure. If that's 8 cent Canadian, that's absolutely awesome power. I'm moving. Like, I'm gonna become your neighbor in the next couple weeks. So yeah, we'll do some collabs. Anyway, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a quick roll call here. We got I Show Slow. What's going on? Big Piggy. What's happening? Squirrel Master. Dan Ruggs. Horse Coin. George Ryan Walters. We got him. He's right there. Gotta find my button. Budweiser. Yeah, let that ring out there a little bit. We got Ethan Westfield. Scrolling down, you guys are talking. Gozo, my tech. Squirrel Master, what's happening? Ron Watkins. What's going on? Welcome. Obviously, we got Mr. Red Panda Mining, the check mark himself. That means he's official, guys. He did not have to pay $8 for that because this isn't Twitter. And then end up still being, not the real person. I Show Slow, Viper Mining, Ultra Carbon, Chris Hanley, what's going on? Rud Potts, what's going on? Automatic Beats, Crypto Baltus, scrolling through. Oh, it jumped on me. I saw Techman right there. Mosfet and Jock McMiner. What's going on? Don't become my neighbor. Go away. Don't become. Yeah, I got to plug into your power because you got so much. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so welcome, guys. So I don't really know much about this whole FTX thing. I'm not a trader. I'm not a person. Now, I feel, obviously, we know this affected a lot of people, including crypto prices and everything in general. But, were you guys affected by this? Did you guys have anything in FTX or maybe one of those counterparts that were involved in FTX? Because I know I didn't. As miners, most of us seem to be smarter than the average trader. At least I hope so, because we go through the whole decentralized process. We know about holding our keys, keeping our crypto safe within our own, within an arm reach away. It's technically, if it's a hardware wallet or something. So we know all about these things, especially from watching videos from Red Panda, myself, Chump Change, everyone else out there, that keep your crypto safe. Don't hang out on exchanges. Now, traders is a totally different thing. And I can get why there's a lot of scams going on and things. Because, you go to your buddy, you're like, oh, you just got, you made this much money. I did this, yada, yada. What are you using? Oh, I'm using FTX, or I'm using this, or I'm using that. And then, one of these big platforms that's paying out all this money turns out to, fall under, and we can see the whole ripple effects here. So there is a totally two different worlds when it comes to crypto. Obviously, we have investors, we have traders and so on, and then we got like the miners and everything. And then, you got POS, proof of work, and some don't like the others hate the others, and so on. So there's a whole bunch of different worlds out there, and you can totally see how a lot of people, especially if you're new to this, 2021 brought in so many new people into crypto, as every cycle peak does. 2017 brought in a lot of people. 2021 came in, we had another explosion, brought in so many more people. And then the new people that do come in each cycle don't know what's going on through the previous cycles. And I was doing a little bit of research here, and I saw the question come up somewhere on Reddit is, what happened in 2017? And 2017 is a very good question, because as we know, it was around the same time frame, then everything started flopping around the same time. And almost the same type of stuff actually happened, where crypto exchanges were going under. I believe back then it was like BitConnect and something like that. And also, obviously, we had that Quadrico thing going on, the Canadian exchange that happened a little bit after all that when the prices were already crashing and stuff. But, almost the same type of stuff is happening. So let's start using history, guys, and learn from it, especially with all these, 100% APYs, 20%, 80%, 50%. If it sounds too good to be true, most likely it is. And when we're moving into these more turmoil times like this, as we expect the crypto winter was going to happen, and it's happening around the time we figured it would happen right now. And these other exchanges, especially when they start promoting their own coins, they're using all their cross leveraging and, to make those APYs, they start losing out. Now, a whole bunch of people are saying Binance is very safe. Now, most likely it is, but Binance might not be safe. So if you even think you're about holding coins with Binance, I would still tell you guys, get your coins off these darn exchanges. You never know what could happen. We have rumors about crypto.com and CRO kind of tanking. Binance was promoting the crap out of their Binance token. So that's the same thing. And if you look back, yes, everyone is starting to throw out their proof of reserves and everything right now. But look back. Now they're saying they can cover everything they can, yada, yada, yada. But they're lying. They're lying to you guys. Think about it. And if you follow a little bit of crypto, look back at the XMR bank run. Do you guys remember that? I talked about it a little bit as it happened there, back in April or sometime in the summer there. But the XMR bank run was when the community of Monero, XMR, privacy coin, it has a huge backing and following from people. And I feel privacy coins will be gaining, quite a bit of traction probably moving into the future, especially with all the CBDCs and all sorts of crazy stuff that's going on. So, privacy coins may be decent investments here moving into the future in terms of price pumps. Regardless, XMR, the community, which is, you, myself, anyone with XMR kind of got together and they were going to whatever exchanges had this XMR and they were withdrawing it, pulling it out during high times. This is when, crypto was at decent prices. So they should be able to cover this because everything crazy is going on right now. Active traders everywhere, the markets, the usability, people were in the space and they were actively trading. So they were getting those fees. So they very well should have been able to cover all this. So some exchanges just shut down all completely and said, nope, not doing it because XMR, as we know, privacy, the point is they're trying to probably using that XMR, swapping it to other coins without even being detected because it is that privacy coin and using that for leverage with other coins for other things. So as the community was doing this bank run, some halted transactions altogether, said, no, you're not doing it on us, which means false flag. You guys are probably bad. We're not going to use you anymore. A lot of exchanges did, they withdrew just fine. Everything was good. Binance, on the other hand, they're in the middle, which makes me kind of iffy about them right now. They had to halt. They didn't halt transactions, but they had to delay. And by delay, I'm thinking, this is speculation. I don't know truth to this at all, but this is, some of the findings that came out. They delayed transactions, which means they probably had to swap other leverages or other coins that they have into XMR to cover all these, which means they needed more time to give it out once you put in that withdrawal progress or process there. So that makes me say iffy for Binance because they weren't, right off the get-go be able to 100% as soon as you initiate that transaction, weren't able to cover the bank run on XMR. So that leads me to saying your crypto is probably not even safe with Binance. Just hold your coins in your own damn wallets, guys. It's the safest way to do anything. That's the main point I want to get to here is no matter how much government talks about things or this talks about that or how much something's regulated, it still has a chance to dump on you unless you're holding it yourself. So just do that. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to kind of go through that operation a little bit, guys. Do you have any ads here? As the rug master, I can tell you Sam is my high power. BPT got me into crypto in 2017. Not our key, not your crypto was his mantra. I never use it on exchange unless I need USD. Yeah, 100%. So like, it's okay to go to exchanges. If you're, a lot of you guys, some of you guys out there are active traders. If you plan on doing a trade within 24 hours, 6 hours or something, then yeah, send some coins there. You're waiting for the right time. It's close to a price level or something you're looking to either swap into something or pull out or whatever. It's fine. Do that. But that's what an exchange is for. An exchange is not there to hold your crypto. Once you sit there and you decide, if you make that decision to pretty much send your coins to an exchange and let it sit there, you're giving up your rights to owning that crypto yourself. Sure, it's under your name, your account, your wallet, but once you do that, maybe if you've ever staked coins within these platforms, they ask you, they tell you, if you read the fine print, they have the ability to do whatever they want with your coins while it's locked up. So be very careful, read some of that fine print, because that's what's going on. Once you stake it, they're pretty much, becoming what banks do and throwing your money all over the place to try and get those gains for you. And then once it unlocks, hopefully they have it all back for you so you can kind of pull it back type of operation. So keep that in mind. Now, there's another point I wanted to bring up, but I totally forgot what it was. So hopefully it comes back in my head here. What's up with Rig 5? Rig 5's doing good. He's pretty awesome. He's liking what he's doing. I got it up at Rabid Mining. It's running. Red Putz, what'd you get up? What are we talking about? Get your Zelcore wallet. Oh, Zelcore wallet. You got it up? Okay, good. Awesome. I use KuCoin daily, but as soon as the trade is done, it is right back into my hot wallet immediately. Yeah, there you go. That's the way you should do it. Use the exchange for its purpose, which is trading and stuff, but as a bank, hold it in your own wallet. You should have the crypto on hand seed phrases, hardware wallets. I do have links to a Trezor as well as ledgers if you don't have a hardware wallet. So, maybe you should get one of those. I have a couple. I don't really use them. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really using mine right now, but I should. But, I'm using various wallets. Now, Exodus, some people like it. Some people don't. It is kind of a closed source operation. I've been using it for a few years, had zero issues. Other people report they got hacked using Exodus. Now, you can link a Trezor to your Exodus wallet through various, only on select coins, like the main ones, like most of these hardware wallets, not everything, but you can do that. But any wallet is, it's hackable. It's bad. Now, it doesn't come down to the wallet itself. The people I believe that had their Exodus wallets getting hacked is because they're clicking on malicious links and stuff. So if you're going around clicking on websites, you don't know what they are, or you get some weird email and you click on it or something, these are ways to get into your desktop wallet. So all of these can be compromised if you're clicking on bad links and getting infected with malware. It's not the wallet itself that got you hacked. And there's a lot of misinformation on that, which I've seen from people as, oh, Exodus, everyone on Exodus got hacked, or all these people got hacked. It has nothing to do with Exodus itself. I really strongly disbelieve that comment. It has to do with user error and clicking stuff and getting infected with keyloggers and stuff like that. So just keep this in kind of your mind, in the back of your mind type of thing. So I don't even like hot wallets because I have a ton of our Raven stolen from my core wallet. Yeah, and that's one thing about core wallets and new tokens, which I kind of went over when I dropped that video on how to find new coins, using mining pool stats and stuff, and they have their Discord links and whatnot. But brand new tokens, we don't know what's going on. You download the wallet and all of a sudden, are you infected? Are you not infected? We had, what was that? Sheetcoin affected a ton of core wallets there, where it pretty much just went around to any type of core wallet DAT file that you had within the hard drive. And it was kind of siphoning your coins out based on those. So, a lot of bad things happen, which is why, as soon as a coin drops, it might not be in your best interest. Sure, you want to be early and stuff on things, but I would wait a few days, maybe a week or two, and see, has anyone been reporting hacks and viruses and stuff like that? And there have been a few coins in the past couple weeks, couple months here that have been, getting reports on this, and they say they fixed it. Did they really? I don't know, but just really be very careful, especially in these times. It's prime time for scammers to really affect people, because as we know, mining profitability is dropping. New coins are promising new better things, or you're trying to get in because hash rate is low and you're getting a lot of yield or something, and they'll use that to their advantage to get into your guys' computers, hack you or whatever. So just be very careful when doing anything new with all these new coins and stuff. I thought I told you I didn't want any dirty 4-letter words snow here in Ohio, but you said some anyway. Oh, okay, you got snow? No, we got like almost a foot of snow here now, I think. Quite a bit. It's warm now today. It's like +1, +2. Next couple days will be nice and warm. Last week when we got hit with the snow initially, it was like in the -30s. It was insane. Very cold at night. and daytime highs were like minus 27 Celsius. It was crazy. It was pretty chilly out there. At the same time, I was like, this is awesome. Rigs love it. But actually, the rigs, the CPU rigs, I find, don't they don't react to cold temperatures like the GPUs I've been noticing. Because I remember last winter and stuff with the GPU rigs on, I dropped like 600-700 watts at the wall, and I don't even have that much. So imagine if you had like a farm like Panda, he'd probably cut like 3,000 watts off his entire farm, maybe even more, cooling down his rigs and stuff with the cold temperatures. But then again, who knows? I mean, minus 40 might not even cool them down with that many rigs. But I have noticed huge drops in power consumption when keeping those rigs cool. But the CPU rigs, they don't tend to react the same way. They seem to just hang out and just hash away where they're at. They're not losing, or they're not, becoming more efficient with the cold air. So I guess, but when I do actually heat them up quite a bit, when it comes to the cables and wiring, I am, getting a little less efficient when they get hot. But I have noticed that I found that already, and, it's only been cold for about a week now, that the CPU rigs are not reacting like the GPUs did to cold weather temperatures as they did last year. So I found that very interesting. How's Zelcore wallet? Zelcore is a safe wallet. A lot of people love wallet. I don't use Zelcore unless I have to for Flux and KDA, but a lot of people love it, and it is safe. You do hold the keys to your crypto and stuff and everything there. That's your wallet, but yeah, it's nice ass safe. In terms of, I don't know, that's a tricky one. I was thinking, that's funny, I was thinking about that the other day, about the nice hat, like the way that works is kind of safe as long as you don't have coins on NiceHash. As we know, a few years back, NiceHash underwent a big hack, and a lot of Bitcoin got stolen from NiceHash. Now I assume they updated their security and they have, more enhanced security, so to prevent stuff like that. But it comes down to, again, if you're setting, I would just, get your payouts out when they come. Don't hold massive lump sums on NiceHash, because it will result in the same type of thing. You could lose your coins due to a hack. So just be careful with NiceHash also. Nice hack, yeah. NiceHash is like a gateway. Yeah, that's very true. And yeah. So, that's actually hilarious. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit the other day. So, I wonder if they have it. Let's just see. I was going to do a video on this, but then I didn't. I've been kind of busy and not feeling too well, but NiceHash, FTX something. I can't remember what it was. NiceHash. Do I have it here? PDU official statement regarding no allegations. I don't want that. Where's NiceHash blog? Let's just see. Where's their blog? Maybe it'll be here. But they did give an official statement on, with FTX, and everyone was coming out here about how, all our reserves, how we're doing it and how we're doing that. NiceHash finally revealed exactly how they work. And it's very easy to say, but I can't find the article here. All right, I can't find. I'll find it sometime, maybe put something together. But like, it goes back to my whole argument on the profit switching and everything, because I find that NiceHash has a massive PR team. PR team is really good at what they do. I think they're probably even better than Nvidia's PR team, honestly. But here, they get the public to believe what they want people to believe. And it seems like a lot of NiceHash users strongly and will go to their grave insisting that NiceHash is a profit switching platform that is the most profitable mine. It mines the most profitable stuff all the time. And that's 100% wrong. And their latest statement proves it. And it's really simple. They went through their blog, but one line explains the whole thing. And then, so on. But pretty much they said, NiceHash, you don't have to worry about all this stuff, unless they get hacked. They didn't put that in there. We all knew that happened way back when. But they pretty much said what NiceHash does is the buyers pay NiceHash for an X amount of hash rate. At that, NiceHash takes their cut and gives the remaining amount of Bitcoin to the miners. That's it. That's the whole NiceHash platform in a nutshell. That's how it works. It does not profit switch here. It doesn't move there. It doesn't do all these fancy things that so many users thinks it does. All it is a buyer buying your hash rate. Bottom line. That's all it is. And they finally came out and said that straight out, instead of throwing all these fancy things on there that they do in their previous blogs. Now, they did say this a long time ago, but then underneath of it all, they always say, oh, now you can mine the most profitable and do this and do that. But like, there's a lot of times where some people are asking, like, is Ravencoin the most profitable coin to mine right now? Or is Ergo the most profitable coin to mine right now? And it could be like in 10th place on what to mine or something. But they say, but it has to be because NiceHash moved to it. No, someone just wanted to rent a whole bunch of that algorithm's hash power. That's it. That's the bottom line. It didn't profit switch to that because it's the most profitable. It moved to that because someone wanted a bunch of hash power and they paid a premium price. That is the bottom line of NiceHash. So there we go. Did you update your L3 Plus to the new pro hashing stratum? No, I've had my L3 Plus kind of shut off. Now I know there's been a big push on Dogecoin and stuff because, you know, Dogecoin had that pump there, but I didn't turn my rigs on. Why didn't I turn my rigs on? Because I knew it wasn't going to last. So you see a pump, you point your rigs at it. So you mine it for a couple days. By the time the power bill comes in, it's going to be crashed. And we're crashed right back down now again. You can see we're minus 2%. We're down to 11 cent USD. In Canada, you know, it hit like 18, 19 cents in the pump Canadian. And now it's down to 11 cents. So I don't even know if it might be profitable right now, still maybe a little bit. But, you know, bottom line is I knew the prices were going to be coming down. So I didn't find it worthwhile. Plus, everyone sees this. The hash rate goes up. Your yields will drop as well. So all these things, you know, it's coming in there. So if you don't understand difficulty, hash rates, pumps and dumps, for an example as well, you know, you would have seen it probably wasn't worth turning your rigs on for a couple days during this pump because it wasn't going to last. So no, I still have my L3 Plus off. Now, if I had an L7 on the other hand, like Panda over there, I would have those things running because they are profitable. ASIC, what are they? They're making like 16, 17 cents at 11 cent per kilowatt hour, actually on 12 cent per kilowatt hour in USD. So they're covering the power costs and then making $16, $17 a day, even still in this latest dump. So that's pretty insane. You know, they're very profitable miners. Now, should you get an L7 today? That's another big question. Everyone's trying to like, oh, this is profitable. Now I'm going to move to it. Maybe, but I feel the L7 price is probably going to dump here soon because there are rumors that Bitmain is on the works of within 6 months or so of dropping a new script miner. And well, if we've been following, you know, with the KA3 and, you know, I can't remember, there's some other miner coming out too that they just dropped on. It's not as well of a known as to a lot of us miners out there, but it is a profitable coin. And they pretty much just went leaps and bounds ahead of that one as well. And I can't remember what that is. CK or Cia, I don't know. But anyway, their last couple miners have been huge improvements in mining. So I don't know what, you know, there's no rumors, no hidden tweets from Bitmain or nothing yet. It's just background rumors. But there's probably going to be a new script miner coming. And it's from Bitmain. And Bitmain made the L7. And it's probably going to be a nice big leap ahead again. So should you get an L7 now? Probably not. But an L7 still may be decent. We have L3 pluses that are still going strong. Like a lot of people are looking for them. The prices are way down. And, you know, it's profitable, especially depending on your power price. But there's another big beast that's maybe coming, you know, within the next 6 months or so half a year. And Litecoin is going to be having as well. That's coming in early January, February. So that'll drop that. But if Dogecoin keeps pumping, you know, your merge mining, most of the profits is, I think, coming from the Dogecoin side of things. That's when script mining really got very profitable, is when merge mining Doge became a thing and Doge was pumping. But, you know, it'll be interesting to see how that Litecoin having itself will affect things. But regardless, you know, who knows? What are you going to do? It depends on price, I guess. Just got 4 L3 pluses for $600. 4 for $600. That's pretty good. Like, remember, the L3 pluses were going for like what? Over $2,000 a few months ago, you know, 4 or 5 months ago, $2,000, $1,500 or something for an L3 plus. Now we're almost back down to the $50, $100, $200 range for L3 pluses. I actually seen someone say they got one for $90, 90 USD, an L3 plus the other day. So we can see how the times are kind of coming up and down swings. Now you can use those investments in 2 ways. Now, don't get me wrong. A $50, $90 L3 plus, you can buy it, make sure it works and everything. You don't have to mine on it. Then you're like, oh, what do you mean? Just wait till 2025. When crypto pumps again, you know, you might be able to sell that $90 miner you just bought today for, I just want to say, you know, $300-$400, which is a problem. You can probably get upwards of over $1,000 in 2025 with one of those things, you know, depending on the market and people at that time. So, you know, buying cheap hardware like this now is another strategy, you know, to be making some cash. Buy up a bunch of these L3 pluses at, you know, next to dirt cheap prices and turn yourself into a hardware vendor and, you know, sell them all off in 2025 or something. So you can totally do that as well. You know, use these markets to your advantage. Look at the B250 mining experts. I think they're still worth a couple $100. When I picked mine up in 2019, I got 2 of those motherboards for $30 with the CPU, with the RAM. Wait till the next bull run. Like if you follow these cycles, now I know it's really iffy what's going to be going on with GPUs. We don't know yet in the next bull run. I even feel at the peak of the next bull run, it's probably not going to be as hot as it was in 2021 unless we really see huge gains across a couple coins. But I don't know if that'll happen for sure. You know, it's probably going to take a couple cycles, so we don't know how big that'll get. But if you really time everything correctly, and I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard, but think about it. Say you've been mining since 2016, 2017 or something, right? You know, and you got into 2017 bull run, awesome. You 2018, 2019 came, rock bottom GPU prices, motherboards, everything, you know, 2019, early 2020 before the run came up, and you bought a whole bunch of mining gear, some rigs, these power supplies, everything. Then 2021 hits. And think about it. Bull run mining is the worst time to mine crypto. Legit. It's the best time per fiat to mine crypto, but it's the worst time to mine crypto in terms of yields. You make the most crypto in the bear market. Now, this time is different because there's so much darn hardware and everything on the network right now ever since the end of Ethereum, and no one just wants to believe that GPU mining profitability has dropped. So, you know, this might not play out as well as it. GPU mining, it is different this time. As much as I always say it's not different, the markets and everything, there's nothing different this time. Everything's doing what it should do at around the same time. Pretty close. But as for GPU mining, I do think it is different this time because there's so much hardware after Ethereum across these, and these coins just can't handle it right now, and everyone's fighting and power prices, and it's crazy. But if you go back there and you bought all this hardware and you were to sell it all in 2021, you could have built 2-3 gigahash worth mining farm for, like, you know, a couple $1,000s in 2019. You could have sold that for like over 100K in 2021. And then, you know, you have over 100K now from that 2019, 2018 investment. You just hold out until now. Prices are starting to come down. Now you turn that, you know, 2 or 3 gigahash farm that you sold for 100,000, you turn that into 8 gigahash farm. Well, we got to swap over to different hash rates now because, you know, we could still say Ethash, you know, 8 gigahash now, but we're most likely mining its core base. Your hash rate's going to be different. But, you know, for an example, you turn that 3 to 4 gigahash now into an 8 gigahash farm. You still have a whole bunch of money left over because the prices are so much cheaper now. And then you just let the cycle repeat. Hang out, mine some coins, whatever, and then dump it all again. And follow these cycles. Use it to your advantage. And I don't know. You know, does it kind of make sense to you guys? Like, mining crypto in the bear run is where the yields are for those future pumps. And then all the hash rate comes online. Everyone wants rigs. Difficulty spikes, but everybody's talking about it and everybody wants to know about it in the bull run. And that's the worst time to mine because you're hardly getting anything that you were from the previous year. So just kind of, you know, use these things to your advantage. Now, I'm not saying like sell your farm. Well, I did say that, but like, you know, you don't have to. I'm just saying that for an advantage. That's a lot of people did do that. You see all these third-party sellers coming out there. You see all these things, you know, like who is it? Like Parallel Miner, a lot of these crypto vendors. That's pretty much what they do. They they're scooping up mining rig frames and everything right now. They're waiting for it to get popular again, and that's when they make their money. They're not mining or selling crypto or anything. They're scooping up all this cheap hardware now, and then they're selling it when all the demand is up again for insane amount of profits. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. Anyway, let's just kind of yields suck. Yeah, yields suck. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. This time it is different for GPUs. Now let's kind of go through some hash rates here. I'm kind of curious, you know, where's the button? This button? That button? Here we go. So Ethereum Classic for the past month. Let's go for the past year. So obviously this is when the merge happened. We can tell it's pretty obvious when the merge happened here. Actually, this is 2 days before the merge. everyone started moving over. But bam, merge time happens. Everyone's like, holy crap, this sucks. And then, half this quarter of the hash rate dumps. But we've been hanging pretty steady. Even with this dip in crypto, people are still mining. That is insane. Now, they might not be looking up or how to mine. This is a lot, obviously, to do a lot of farms and so on. But, viewer engagement stuff, through YouTube analytics and stuff, people aren't interested in crypto, obviously, like they are in bull runs. But we can see the hash rate here has been fairly steady even in these crazy times. Now, that's ETC. This is obviously ASIC. There are people mining on GPUs. That's for sure. But most of this is jazz miners, Ipollos, and what else we got out there? We got Bitmains, the E9s, and so on. But, there's a lot of hash rate out there, farms, so on. Ravencoin hash rate, past month. Let's go to the year here. So it does look like it is starting to come down over the past couple of days. Let's see where we are. Now, Ravencoin, it's hard to tell where it is. So we're going to have to go by, the peaks here. We have to go by the peaks. So we can see the peaks are dropping down. Because if you're unfamiliar with Ravencoin, it's got many algorithms within it. That's why you're seeing these spikes. You're wondering, like, is people like going off, on, off, on, off, on? No, they're not. This is pretty steady hash rate here. But it's because it's supposed to be ASIC resistant. And with that, they got to keep swapping the mini algorithms. So there are slightly different, it might be a half a mega hash, 25% of a mega hash and so on. But if you turn your rig on or off within like 30 minutes, 5 different times on Ravencoin, it will start up most likely with a different hash rate each time because there are mini algorithms, like 4 or 5 of them within Kapow. And that's why you're seeing these flashes. It's just the hash rates changing as it swaps the algorithms. So that's what we got going on here. So you gotta either go by the very bottoms in terms of hash rate or the very top peaks here. And we can see that we are having a slight incline. So we can see from here to about here, we are down a little bit. But, it's nothing major, especially for the dips we've been having, a couple terahash, whatever. That's not that many GPUs. Ergo, past year for Ergo. Okay, yeah, this is a weird. Oh, poor Ergo. We don't even want to talk about how that difficulty issues at the beginning. But it's kind of the same thing. Obviously, you can see slight changes and variance here. It's not people turning off and on. It's supposed to be another ASIC resistant algorithm, allegedly. But we can see the hash rate isn't really falling off over the past month, even with these massive dips. So people are mining at losses. So many people are, it's crazy. Now, Flux is seeing a slight dip here. Not too much, but yeah, a little dip. Nothing major, but you can see, the strain. People are still mining at a loss. And because of it, we're in the negatives after power. At 11 cents per kilowatt hour, we're hanging out at, let's recalculate this because NiceHash was actually predicting profitability here for a little bit. Are we still? No, okay, now it died. For about an hour or two, every couple days, even every day actually for a little while here, NiceHash has been making about 13 cents a day. You're not going to get 13 cents a day. You might get 2 or 3 cents because it only lasts for a couple hours, but it has been up there every once in a while, just saying. But yeah, Ergo, 18 cents, 18, 19, 20. Oh, and it just gets worse because it's in order of profitability, but not looking too hot on the good old 3070s right now. Yeah, so craziness. But yeah, people are still mining at losses. Like 6 cents is about break even. Anyone over 6 cents. I've seen a lot of you guys right now. You're like, yeah, I'm still mining. I got my rigs on, yada, yada. Are you over 6 cent power? Probably. Free power. Okay, there we go. Crypto Moons. He has free power. Some of you do have free power. You do have the luxury of free power. And free power is awesome, actually. Like, you can't go wrong if you have free power. The other thing is get solar. Now, I have been looking into solar, but if you're planning on getting solar for GPUs, like if that's your whole main goal, get solar panels, and then I want a GPU mine the crap out of it. I don't think that's worth it. Personally, in my own opinion, I don't. Because one, look how much we're making right now. And before power, the ROI on solar, especially to cover a farm or something, is longer than the lifespan of the solar, most likely, depending on the size of your farm and everything. You might get a nice little cheap one. But if you're running a couple gigahash farm like myself, for my whole CPU, GPUs, and if I have them all on, I'm around 6,000 watts. Now, You're going to have to run 24/7. I'm in the winter as well. I only get 6 hours of daylight. You're going to need 2x the over 2x the power needed that you're actually going to need on top of that batteries. Now it's expensive. I think I worked it out. It's around $70,000. $70,000 at, you know what if I just put all this in? Let's just see. So let's say I have, now remember, crypto's going to pump. You can sell it for more. Yada. I'm just, basing the numbers off right now. Because a lot of people just like to look at right now. They don't think about the future. I think about the future in everything. When it comes to KDA, when it comes to this, what was the previous all-time high? Could this coin have the potential to do it? And these are values you do have to dictate in terms of looking at the future. Because if you do look at right now, obviously everything is dead. But, regardless. Now I don't know exactly what all I have. 20, I can say 2600 watts. Okay, where is it? Like, oh, I can't even remember all GPUs I have. I got a 3090. Yeah, I got one of those. 3080, I got one of those. 57 XT, I got 2 of those. I got one of those. What else do I got here? 3060, I think there's 2 of those. Should I count my player? I haven't had them running forever, so I'm not. Actually, we're talking about free power now, so I think I got 6 of these. No, I only got 4 of those and 1 of these ones. What else I got? 3070. Where's 3070? I got 1 of those. 3070. I got 1 of those. 3060 Ti. How many of those I got? 4, 5. I think I got 4 of those. How many is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. I'm missing a bunch somewhere. Oh, I got some A2000s. I think I got 4 or 5 of these. What else do I got? I'm missing some cards somewhere. I don't know. So I'm just going to calculate all this. All right. So before power, what am I making for the best one? $1.20 something. So I'm just going to current profit, current revenue. I got to swap this over to something. Nice hash, $11. That might be the way we have to roll there. 6, 3, 3, 13, 2, 2, 6, 2, 2, 254, 292 on beam, 292 on beam. You know what? Nice hash. I'm gonna have to calculate this with nice hash because it looks like it's the best. What? We're profitable. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, current. Okay, it looks like nice hash just pumped again. So now I'm not gonna go based off that because it looks like it's doing good stuff. Darn it. 220. What was that high one? Almost 331. All right, let's say we're getting $3.31 on Caspa. $3.31. All right, so I'm gonna go to the calculator here. So let's say like $70,000 divided by $3, and what was our number? 303. No, where was it? 331. $3.31. So that's that many days. We're going to divide that by 365. So that's 57 years of an ROI at the current prices if I was to fully 100% go solar. What the lifespan of solar is like 25 years. So over double the lifespan to ROI this. Now crypto is going to pump. I have no idea what Caspa is going to hit though. A lot of people think it go 10 times, 50 times, even 100 times the price. So if it went 100x, if Caspa went 100x, we're looking at awesome case scenario here. So we just got to add 2 zeros to that. Where's Caspa? 331.00. So $331. So we're getting $331 a day at 100x Caspa. So let's just go 70,000. 1, 2, 3. Divided by 331. This is going to ROI pretty good. 211 days. So less than a year, this thing will ROI itself. That's awesome. That's good planning. But, that's investing on hope. Investing on hope. And that's where I always like to say, we look at the worst case scenario. And if you can survive the worst case scenario, and anything above that is a bonus and smiling. So if you plan for the top and expect this to happen in hopium and it doesn't, you're literally screwed. So that's not the safest way to go about things. So a potential less than a year ROI is there, but there's also the chance that you will never ROI your solar in terms of this, because you do have to do, it's not just setting up solar for your house. That'd be very easy, fairly cheap and stuff like that to do. If you're setting up solar, especially for me where I am with the sun and the batteries and everything needed, you need all that for all your mining equipment. You're setting up a huge solar operation to cover that. Plus, you need to expand. You may want extra to expand into it. So, it's probably not the best idea to do. All right. So Caspa is a decent. Yeah, Caspa is a great project. Don't get me wrong there. I'm not saying it's not going to 100x. I'm just saying basing your whole financial situation and gamble on the hopium of 100x fairly soon, within the next bull run or something, probably isn't the best idea. How long until pink rugs? I don't know. I haven't been looking into it. I have been getting some interesting DMs from people. Now, I remember, I'm not a blockchain guy. I'm not a trader guy. If I see something I think is interesting, like the crypto dips and prices, where right here the bottom's almost here, I'll talk about it with you guys, make videos on it. But I'm not 100% accurate. I'm not involved in all these things. I'm not an analysis. I'm a miner. I mine what's profitable. That's it. The whole roots is I look for what's profitable and I mine with it. I don't care if it's an ASIC, hard drive, GPU, CPU. I look for profitable mining and I try to stay profitable. That's it. That's the bottom line of my whole operation. Now, everything else branching out, I have been getting DMs on Pink Chain. I don't know much about the blockchain. Like I said, I'm not a blockchain person. I don't look into all this stuff, but I try to stay up to date on certain things, but to give you ideas of future and stuff. But I have been getting DMs from people about Pink Chain, and I don't know how accurate it is because I haven't followed up on research with it, but someone was saying their initial, they had their initial contract set up and they had the pre-sales or something like that. And when they did it on 2 addresses. One was a false address and one was a legit one. So they opened it up on one address and then they did another one on a Chinese address. And supposedly everything that had to do with the Chinese side disappeared and vanished. So there's a lot of craziness going on in the background that I have no idea about, really, but it sounds weird. So as for your question, it's kind of funny. When are they going to rug pull? It seems a lot of people are talking about Pink Chain potentially rug pulling, and it's looking bad. And that's could happen. So be careful. Are you mining Pink Chain? If you are, keep an eye on it. If it starts to drop a decent amount or do something, sell them coins. Get out of it before you can't. So it's okay to mine things that could be rug pulled. Pumps and dumps are just fine as long as you do it right. Now, if you miss out, obviously that sucks. You wasted all this power. You did whatever. You lost money, however you got into it. But if you can recognize a pump and dump or, something like a rug pull, then keep an eye on it. Or if you suspect it to happen, keep a really close eye on the chain, because you can use these things to your advantage. They're doing it for the very reason. They pump it up, then they dump it on everyone, and then they're out, making money. Wait for those pumps. Dump your coins as well. Just do it. Make the money also, instead of coming back later and saying, oh, it was a rug pull, it was a pump and dump, da-da-da. And then, I knew it was a rug pull, or I knew it was going to be a pump and dump. This is garbage. Well, if you knew about it, why didn't you take advantage of it to your own advantage? So, it's just disgruntled people, I think, that come out and start spreading all this. But you can use these different types of chains and platforms to your advantage, because they're using it to their advantage. Just use their own game on them and kind of keep that out there. So yeah, I don't know. Does that make sense, guys? I kind of understand, kind of where I'm going here. If you suspect something is going to be a pump and dump, then just use that to your advantage and try and cash out on it. NiceHash has its own exchange called NiceX. Maybe. Yeah, they do have an exchange, don't they? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend using it. If you're using NiceHash, it's because you're mining, and that's it. Get your coins out. As soon as you get your pay, close to your pay, make sure you're getting that deposited into your wallet. Pink Chain equals MetaMask draining Trojan. Yeah, that's Pink Whips and Pink Chain. Oh, tech, man. But yeah, that's another thing. I've been hearing so many things, especially with MetaMask. And, a lot of these coins, when they start off, it's only because of MetaMask. And then you're signing these contracts. And yeah, just like you said, a draining Trojan, that's very well what you could be doing. I'm not saying Pink Chain is doing that. I'm not saying anything. Well, I'm saying some things do it, but I don't know which ones. But just be very careful. Like, I don't know what to look for in these smart contracts. What's a good one? What's a bad one? What may have a flaw in it and stuff. So I just stay away from it completely, unless you really know it's something legit, like, you know, a mainstream. Like, you can't even use that anymore because look what happened to FTX. So I never knew about FTX until this happened, honestly. But yeah, just keep an eye. When you sign a contract through MetaMask, you may be signing your life away, saying, yeah, I'm going to send this and this and this all the way to whatever address. So that could be happening on a lot of these new chains as well. Kind of like what we talked about with the core wallets and all these new core, you know, CPU mineable coins, GPU mineable coins, and so on being forked with those wallets, you know, getting those like sheet coin. That could be happening within MetaMask, except you're signing a smart contract that says, yeah, sure, take my coins. Be very careful, guys. Be very, very careful. Set up maybe a dummy account to use for testing purposes, a different, you know, MetaMask account with none of your stuff in it, just for these reasons. Try it out, mine to it, see if some crazy stuff happenings over a couple weeks to a couple months, because they could have timers on it. It might not happen for a couple weeks. It might not happen for a couple months. So you don't know when these, you know, things are actually going to happen if they are malicious. It could just, you know, one day you wake up, oh no, I thought it was good. It's been like 5 months. You know, these, be very careful. Is it considerably more expensive and difficult to launch a POS blockchain today? Proof of work miners mine anything with a website. I don't know. I think it's easier to go proof of work, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never started or tried whipping anything up, but that's very true. New coin. Awesome. Let's go. What to Mine says this just came out. Let's do it. Website. All right. Yeah, that's very true. A lot of people, like I said, it's very easy for people to get scammed these days because they're just looking for something quick, and hopefully something will be profitable if you get in early enough type of operation. And that opens the floodgates for, you know, these scam type of people to just prey and pry across everyone that is so desperate in a mining world right now. Where is Rabid coin? I don't know yet. You know, we've been talking about it. I do want to get a Rabid coin together. I don't know officially what kind of chain I want it on, what to do with it. Like, I think it'd be cool to have our own little community tokens. Like, oh, awesome, good idea, or nice comment. Thanks for helping that guy out in Discord or something. Here's 10 Rabid coin, you know, whatever. You know, I think it'd be a nice community coin that it's just, you know, yeah, fun to play around with type of thing. It's called, it'll be like a meme, the Rabid meme coin. I don't know, something crazy. Make it a CPU coin. Yeah, for sure. Most likely it'll be a CPU coin for sure. Rabid would ruck us. All right, guys. Bye. Thank you. All right. Channel closed. The Rig 5 coin. Yeah. There we go. That'll be you can stake it and earn Rig 5 coins. You can stake it and earn little mini epic CPUs. Hey, that'd be awesome. Yeah. There you go. Will you add Pulsar Minotaur X to your mining calculator? Yes, it will be updated sometime here soon. Not yet. If you're unfamiliar, Pulsar did fork the other day. It did happen. The CPU side is now running 30% of the chain, where the GPUs got dumped down to 20%. They're still on Curve Hash, but the CPU side is now running Minotaur X, which is what Avian uses as well for their CPUs. And everything's still kind of up in the air. The block explorer on the chain itself and stuff, it sounds like it's updated now and working. So the GPU mining calculator will get updated sometime here soon. We'll be testing that out. Hopefully in a couple days, but we'll see. Like, I don't have a guaranteed timeline. I still got to talk to the dev and stuff, but it will be updated. Yes, you switched to Pulsar yesterday. Awesome. How's it doing? I haven't switched yet, but I plan on doing it. How do you feel about Avian? I don't really know. Do I have Avian in here? No. What's it at? Let's just take a look. Calculator. Mining pool stats. Avian. Minotaur X. All right. Go to a big screen here. Price is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros, 4 7. Okay. Hash rates, fair amount of hash rate on it still, so that's That's decent. You know, there's quite a bit of hash rate on it actually. Huh. I don't know what they're doing. They have been trying to do stuff. There's a bunch of tweets here. What are they talking about? Was burnt in the last tape. They're talking about ETH. All right, we don't care. More ETH, don't care. More ETH, don't care. Okay, FBNB. Okay, what's going on with you guys though? We don't care about everybody else. So, what do you want? Quick read. Fourth development update. I don't know. I'll have to look into them. Like, yeah, we'll see. They do look like they're trying to do some stuff. I just don't know what it is. Everyone, you know, at least the devs are active. You got to have them that. Active devs is usually a good thing. Usually. What's up, Rabid Fun MC and Little Time Mining? What's going on? Not sure about AVN really, but they have, yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, good job, Squirrel Master. Pretty much what I was figuring out here is, yeah, it looks like they are doing stuff, so that's a good thing. We'll just have to see what they do and how it plays out moving into the future. Now I know in the past of the bull run, what was it? How would the whole thing? How did the fork of all forks happen within the forks of that fork? What do we have? We had Ravencoin, which has asset creation, everything right now. Ravencoin Classic forked Ravencoin, removed the asset creation and stuff. Then we had Ravencoin Lite, which then forked Ravencoin Classic and just added everything back in that Ravencoin Classic that they forked from back to that. So they should have just forked Ravencoin off the get-go instead of Ravencoin Classic. So I don't know why they didn't do that. Smaller blockchain, maybe. I don't know. Actually would have been saying, who knows? Regardless, and then they renamed to AVN. So I think that's kind of how their timeline goes. But yeah, in the past, a lot of people were talking about, you know, I'm mining this. I'm gonna make, you know, X amount by this year, and you know, become a millionaire because you're getting so many coins. Is that gonna happen? Maybe. No idea. Is it not gonna happen? Most likely, but who knows? So as long as they stay active and do some cool stuff that people like and they bring investors in, you know, it has a bright future. If nobody wants to invest in it, then obviously it's not going to do very well. At this point in time, who knows what the next explosion coin is going to be? We don't really know. So we'll just have to keep an eye on everything. Whoever's doing the most, you know, coolest stuff, who's up to date, who is active, and they're actively developing their chains and coins, they have a good chance of, you know, leading us into the future and that next bull run. Hi, Rabbit. Show the people RTM stats. What do you mean? Which stats? Which stats would you? Oh, on the mining pool stats. You want to see RTM stats here? Okay, we can look at that. So Raptorium is hanging out. What the? Okay, so it's up to 90 mega hash on the network now. 52.1% is unknown. 43. Ooh, someone has a node up. Private. Let's see. That don't seem right. I don't know what's going on here. All right, so I don't know what's. Oh, maybe this is the smart nodes. Maybe they're counting the smart. This might be new since their latest update because the smart nodes are now validating the asset creation and smart contracts. So maybe this is part of their latest update where this 52% is actually coming in from the smart nodes, which makes sense. But I don't really know how all that's working. But there is 43.28 mega hash worth of hash rate within the network. It's nice and strong. That's a lot of CPUs. That's a decent amount of CPUs there. It's a fairly secureness. But yeah, that's interesting because if there was 52, legitly, if there's over half the chain right now on, mining this to your own node, there'd be a bunch of blank spots in here finding blocks. And that's not happening. So that's why I'm assuming that has to do with the smart nodes validating, since their futures update. I'm thinking. I don't know. Anyone know? Anyone chat know about that? What's going on there? Because I don't know. But yeah, they're not getting 52% attack. They're in theory, they're 52% attack proof. Reality, they're not. It's possible. It'll just be very expensive to do because you will have to own the majority of the smart nodes as well as the hash rate, not just the hash rate to attack a chain like Ghost Rider and Raptorium. Do I have a Flux nose? No, my nose is still a Canadian nose. I'm just bugging you. No, I know you mean Flux node. No, I do. I don't have my own node to myself that I'm hosting. I don't have the bandwidth for it, but I'm in the Titan nodes. I do have a Titan node. It's not mine because it's hosted by themselves. But yeah, I'm in the Titan nodes. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at it right now. I might expose a whole bunch of stuff on me. But yeah, I'm in the Titan nodes. I got about a little over 1,000 coins in the Titan node, and that's all I got. That's all I can do. I'm not spending money on a VPS because it's gonna cost more to rent the VPS than the gains I'm gonna get, and then I don't have the bandwidth at home to run it myself. So yeah, I'm using the Titan node. I wished I lived in Canada with cold winters and cheap electricity. It's not cheap everywhere, but you know, it's okay. It's still, I wish it was a lot cheaper. I don't know. Like I said, I'm 15, 16 cent Canadian for power per kilowatt hour. It works out to about 11 cent USD, which is pretty good. 11 cent power is actually pretty good most of the time. Now for GPUs, you need 6 cents. Very small amount of us have that type of power or free power. But for everything else, yeah, it's, you know, it's still decent. Like CPUs are profitable. We got you know, ASICs, there's ASICs out there that are profitable. Chia's, you know, technically is profitable. We lost billions thanks to greed. Yes, nuclear power. Red Putz, it's been last week you said next week, didn't you? So is it happening? Is your plant live or what? Come to Finland. 13 cent electricity, cold winters, and they tax you like hell. Yeah, that's crazy. Yes, what did I say? Pulsar GPU mining ended. It did and it didn't. So you can still mine Pulsar with GPUs, still on the curve hash algorithm, but the yields went from whatever it was for the proof of work side down to only 20%. GPUs, no, you can smash as much hash rate onto the GPU curve hash algorithm side of Pulsar as much as you want. The maximum, the coin emissions is only 20% that GPUs are going to get. So there's that. So you can still mine it, but the emissions, the coins going to the GPUs dropped quite a bit. Power is like 2 cents per kilowatt hour in Kuwait, and gas is like 80 cents a gallon. That's crazy. Kuwait, we're going there. You emailed me the other day regarding the motherboard stands you have. Let me know if you got it. Oh, I gotta check on that and see. I get so many emails all the time. It's kind of, it's crazy. I open it up and it's like, boom. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go through all this. But like I said, I go through all my comments. I go through my emails. I go through everything, and it takes a big chunk out of the day. And I do this every day. Like you probably noticed, we've been following the channel. You always see a heart. You always see this. You know, if it's something someone's asking me about something, you know, I try to answer everything. So I do see every single comment, emails, everything. I go through it all because you guys are the community, and the community is what brings the channel. And you know, we all just one big happy family. So yes, I do check everything you guys mentioned. What do we got here? Yeah, SEC is 30% more profitable than Caspa. Yak? What is Yak? Let's take out Yak. Where yakety yak, don't talk. Just kidding, that's not what it is. Y Cash? I think I tried this. Did I look at that? I can't remember. Interesting. Y Cash. What's the block reward? 35. Huh. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Now I'm hiding it all from you. I don't know. I'll try this out again. Maybe some of these. EcoHash. So this is GPU. Y Cash. 80 kilosouls. 80 to 85. Difficulty slammed straight up in the air. Depending on the block rewards and stuff, we'll see what happens. Price is down as expected. Check it out. You're a popular rabbit, a good thing. Thank you. What's a reasonable Ghost Rider OC undervolt setting for a Ryzen 5 3600X, 5600, and 5600X? I don't. Which one is the 3600X? Let's have a look. Ryzen 3600. Let's just have a look at this thing. 3.8 base clock. Nice. 32. 12 threads. 20, yeah, you're well within range there. Okay, so this is 3.8. That's interesting. So I don't know. I'd start your clock at 3.8, just like what the base clock is here. So we can see we have a base clock of 3.8 and we can boost it up to 4.4. I would start with your base clock of 3.8 and then start 3.8 and 1 volt. Now you should be stable at 1 volt at your base clock range, and then just slowly drop your voltage down from there until it crashes, then bring your voltage up a little bit. And it should be a decent setting at that point. That's how I would start. Now from there, you can do some of your own tweaking. You know, you might be able to drop this down to 3.7, which means you could get that voltage down a little bit more, which would also increase that efficiency. Now you won't lose that much hash rate at all, if any, going from 3.7 or going from 3.8 down to 3.7. But you know, try it out. And depending on the coin you're mining, if you are mining like Ghost Rider, Minotaur X, most of these algorithms, you only need that single stick of RAM. Don't even worry about overclocking that RAM with your XMP profile or anything. Keep it at the stock settings. You will not notice a hash rate difference. Now, if you do plan on mining like XMR, and there was another coin, I can't remember what it was now. Tizen, I think it was, the yes script algorithm and stuff, which is also on GPUs. You will need to utilize your 2 sticks of RAM there because it does love dual channel RAM for those. But, you know, for the most part here, you know, just start with the basics. 3.8, 1 volt, go up and down and tweak it from there is probably how it'd roll. Now, check out, I'm guessing the 56 and stuff is close to the same. Actually, the 5000 series has lower base clocks and higher boost clocks, I think. Let's just take a look. 5600X. 56. Oh, that's Amazon. I don't want Amazon. Newegg. AMD. 56. What do you got? So yeah, you're at 3.7. Yeah, so as expected, you're down on the base clock a little bit, but you're up on the boost clock. We don't care about boost, so here you can try, you know, do the same thing. 3.7, 3.6, 1 volt, slowly drop it down, see what happens. Yes, all you need, yes, for Duro as well. All you need is a single stick of RAM. If you missed my video, like even check out my 7950X videos. Where are they? When I just tested those, it's not here. Can't find it. Can't find it. Where is it? I don't know. I went through a bunch of algorithms. Where's the 79? Like, remember, all the CPUs for Ryzen, they act the same when it comes to RAM and everything. So whether you're looking at a 7000 series video, a 5000, a 3000, whatever, when it comes to the RAM and stuff, which I usually talk about when I test these, you know, 1 stick or 2 sticks and so on. Here's one for Bamboo and stuff. But I usually talk about if the stick affects it. And that will be the same for all the CPUs. Now, depending on the CPU, you'll have to run some different settings and stuff. ETC is so sad now. It cannot edge ETH. Well, it's going to take some time for sure. We're in a bear market as well. But, you know, ETC could hit $200 or something. You know, what if ETC hits $200? Like where is, I'm going to go into EZOME here. Reports. So, reward 0.2, 0.29, 0.28. So let's just say 0.28. What is that? 0.28 ETC. Oh, 0.828. Yeah, I put 0.028. So times that by 3, 0.84, times that by 4. So yeah, every 3.5 days, I am getting about, you know, 1 ETC. So let's say, you know, what's it called? 0.28. We're going to times that by, you know, let's say it hits $200 times 0.28. No, that's like $56 a day right now. If ETC hits $200, remember, this is the Hopium side. It's not the plan for, you know, maximize, you know, the best investing idea side. We're looking at the Hopium right here. So 0.28 ETC right now per day is about $56 a day in 2025 if ETC hits $200. That's not too bad thinking about it right now. Looking at it right now, it's looking like garbage, but it is at least still profitable. Remember, this is all ASICs. It's making about $6.18 a day after power USD. That is, I believe I'm around $4. So I'm only making about $2 profit. I do use my crypto. I do every month. I legitly use my crypto to cover my power costs. I have to, or I can't afford it. So I have to mine stuff that's profitable and stuff that covers the power. So I do sell ETC, I sell Dero, I sell whatever the heck I'm mining to cover my equipment's power costs. Actually, I'm using a little bit more because I'm also covering the house power cost. But the house doesn't really use much. It's, I don't even know, $80, $95 a month or something. I don't even know. You kind of love Zill now with Caspa. It's all good pair. Gaming with Smoky down. What's that? I cannot sell. I would be going into minus. You cannot sell, you'll be going into minus. Well, that's where your power costs more than it costs to mine. Therefore, you should probably buy the coin instead, and you will get more in that next bull run. What's good miners? Are you saying what's good? You saying hi to everyone type of what's good miners? Or are you asking what's a good miner right now? GPU mining is a $600 per month condo in New York City with a 0.69 kilowatt hour rate is insane. Wow, box fan, that is crazy for sure. 6,000 per month condo. Yeah, that's insane. I would not be able to afford that at all. Not even close. That's like 3 times as much as my place, maybe more. Oh, you're saying what's up? All right, hey, blockchain domain, what's up? What's going on? Welcome. How you doing? Cold air is good. Yes, cold air is awesome. Trying to get free condo in New York City Center. Free condo in New York City Center? Is that possible? I notice most influencers live in a rural area with no sky rises. Maybe helium guys, though, they might live in the city. The guys that are promoting, you know, how helium is making them billions of dollars. Well, not billions, but maybe hundreds of dollars. They're probably in the big cities. What do we got here? Wrap it up. What? I know a guy who knows a guy who lives in free condo in New York City Center. How does he get a free condo? Is he like his job paying for him? Is he like a hitman? Like how do you get a free condo anywhere, let alone New York City? I'm mining Casper right now. My 3070s are only pulling 65 watts, and now my rig can't even heat my house. Oh dear. Mars Lander doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work? What's it doing? Jock McMiner. What's the issue? What's it doing? What's it not doing? Well, it's not mining, I guess, if it's not working. Fill me in, Jock. Can't connect to it. Did you read the file and everything fine? It's probably something small. You on Wi-Fi? Do you have it wired? Or you must be on Wi-Fi. You gotta get that other attachment separately. He just occupies it until owners return. They don't live there, and somebody needs to watch. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of like, you guys seen that Mr. Bean show? He's not Mr. Bean in it. You know, what is that? Man versus Bee? Something like that. He house sits, and obviously doesn't burn the condo down like Mr. Bean does in the house. Pretty enough. Oh yeah. Gecko Science makes some good USB miners, but they would mine $15 in 10 years. True, only good for plain solo mine. Yeah, for sure. That was my whole pitch on the thing, and that makes a lot of sense. But like, if you buy these USB miners to mine for profit to a pool, that makes 0 sense. They're not going to make you anything ever. But you plug these things in, they're not the most efficient piece of equipment either. Like I said, the big, 3,000, 5,000 watt miners are more efficient per kilowatt hour. But because they only use like 16 watts, you're not going to notice that on your power bill. Now you have this little tiny thing here that you forget about it's even there, because you're like, hey, whatever this thing is, it's probably garbage. It's hanging out there solo mining. One day you could just wake up and be like, what? Incoming transaction, 6.13 BTC. You imagine that feeling if that happens? That's insane to think about. Imagine getting 6 Bitcoin, waking up one morning, just looking at your wallet and saying, incoming transaction, 6 Bitcoin. Thank you, little USB miner. That's crazy. Lottery, guys. It's the lottery. And it continues playing. You just because you know, say you do win, and you get that transaction, and then it just keeps going. It's not like, oh, the lottery's over. Maybe it's still going. It goes for the rest of your life, or until it blows up. One of the two, whatever happens first. Yep, I got mine as a Christmas present. Bit of fun, but doesn't power up at all. That's right. You're in the UK. Did it come with all the proper plugs? I remember. Was that you in the chat, in the comments? Someone saying about needing a converter or an inverter over to 110. And someone else mentioned something about it works with both no matter what. So I don't know. Were you involved with that conversation? I don't know whatever happened with that. And I'm not 100% sure about the 220 volt versus the 110 either with that little thing. Your brother got 2 solar BTC blocks for 12.5. Oh, nice. 12.5 each? That'll be a long time ago when Bitcoin had, even before the previous halving. You need a pure Synwave inverter. I've got 2 S9s running solo on BTC. I might as well just trade them for USB miners. Oh, man, that's insane. That's hilarious at the same time. What about Radiant? Or we keep it secret as it's I don't know. I made the video on a while ago. It was profitable, was good. Everyone got mad at me and like, oh my gosh, just rated me with everything in the Radiant Discord and other places. But yeah, I haven't really looked at it for a while. So who knows? We'll check it out again. But it sounds like, guys, GPUs, Radiant, sounds like it's profitable. Try it out. Then I'll just get all the hate mail again. But yeah, I don't know. I'll look at it again. Then obviously if we say anything, you know what happens. You know what happens. Difficulty, guys. Difficulty. You have 7 L3 pluses. What should you solo? I don't know. I just keep them on the pool. Stack them either Litecoin or Doge up. Honestly, I never really thought much of Doge, but I see with everything going on and the backing it's got, and oh my gosh, it's crazy. I really think you're probably going to see more nice pumps across Doge in 2025. It might be a safe bet. Now, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, but, Doge might make some people some money. Oh my gosh. One thing I don't like though. One thing. Vitalik. Well, I'm sure all you guys don't like him either. But seriously, Vitalik, even before Ethereum went to the merge, he talks about himself in like the third person sometimes, thinking he's all high and mighty about everything. And he wants to move Dogecoin to proof of stake. Oh yeah, I'll help you guys out. We can do Dogecoin. We'll help you get you to proof of stake. Like Doge isn't even asking to go to proof of stake. And he's like, yeah, guys, come on. I'll help you guys do this. Why is he just stick with Ethereum and fix your crap with all this centralized stuff? Leave everything else alone. Get your filthy paws away. Like if Dogecoin went away, that probably could be the end of script algorithm miners. Legitly. That's where all the profit comes from, is from the merge mining with Doge. Digibyte's in there too. Digibyte, it's not too bad, but Digibyte's like, it's almost on like every single chain. You can mine that thing with any type of hardware across multiple ASIC algorithms. And I don't know, Digibyte's everywhere. But it is one that, gets mined quite a bit and does add to profitability. But the main feeder in, I think, the script is Dogecoin, honestly. And if that moved to POS, that would destroy a lot of these ASIC L3 pluses. All the script miners out there, I think, would lose a lot of profitability and probably wouldn't be worth it. You make 250 flux per day by mining Doge and LTC and trading it out for flux. Hey, there you go. See, that's very well. And that's probably more profitable than with the GPU potentially, depending on what you have for GPUs and stuff. But yeah, mine was profitable, and you can always swap it to whatever you want to, increase on. You're doing it with Doge. Hopefully you're getting some Lambos here soon. Digibyte being on every single algo forever, but also not profitable. There you go. I remember, what was it, pro hashing? You see Digibyte pop up. You'd see this pop. I don't know. There's a lot of coins on script, actually. I don't even know which. You know, let's go to mine. Where is it? Mine pool stats. You still here? Let's go to the main. Let's look up script. There's a lot of script coins. Script. There we go. Like, look at this. I'll go to here. So we got script. Then we got Neo script, and a bunch of scripts. Neo, bunch of scripts. Script. So there's like, so there, how many? There's one. Oh wow, there's more pages. 3 pages. No, it kind of changes it. So it's like 2.5, 3 pages of script coins. There's a crap ton of them. Craziness. Yeah, it's insane. And then, merge mining, which means now merge mining is different than dual mining on GPUs. We talked about a little bit in the past, where you're mining script, which means Dogecoin and your Litecoin merge mine together. You're getting full hash rate on both coins. You're not just mining, half your ASIC here and half your ASIC there. It's legit. An L3 plus, 504 megahash, 660 watts. If you're using Hivon, and I believe Bliss does as well, some others. But that's 500 megahash at 660 watts. So in theory, you're technically hashing at like 1,008 megahash because you have 504 on both algorithms at the exact same time, but you're not increasing that power consumption. Where dual mining on a GPU, it's Ergo plus Caspo, Flux Caspo, whatever. You're just using the core side of the GPU for one coin, memory side on the other coin, and you're trying to utilize more of that GPU. It's also increasing your power because you're using more of that GPU, where unlike the merge mining is the power does not change. It's the same amount, and it's full hash on both sides. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? The pool will merge mine for you if you tell it to. Yes, depending on the pool. Do all of them do it? Oh, for Xscript. Oh, I see. I should have read up one comment there. Merge mining exists now for Xscript. Interesting. Okay. So there we go. Xscript. Was Xscript, what can that be mined with? Is that with those script miners as well? Or is that something else? I don't know what Xscript thing is all about, though. I don't know what that algorithm is all about, but I'm asking if you can do that, but solo mine LTC and Doge. Yeah, I believe you can. I think you can. I've never tried it or looked into it, but I know you can solo mine LTC, so I expect you could solo mine Doge as well. I don't see why not, but you'd have to try. I'm not sure. Oh, script. There was a typo. Okay, so it's script. Gotcha. I have not heard about all of the excess energy hitting the grid since ETH went POS. That was a scam. You guys remember watching their merge party, and they had all those corny videos which were pretty dumb and most out lies, but they thought it was legit. Yes, you can solo mine. Yeah, there you go. Geek of all trades says yes, you can solo mine Doge as well. What do we got here? Chris Hanley, thank you very much for the US 99 cents, $1. So that's probably about $1.20 here. So that's awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. What's more profitable, browser mining BTC or mining Monero on a CPU? What do you mean by browser mining Bitcoin? I guess it'll come down to your hardware. Or do you mean like clicking on links and watching videos and stuff? Like, what is that? Cash App or something like that? I don't even know. Something like that? Or do you mean like mining Monero? Monero's not too bad. Actually, everything's crashing, so Monero might be down again. Monero hasn't ever really been too profitable, but it just has so much hash rate on it right now. But I'd probably go with the XMR mining. It's a Chrome browser, miner browser. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I never tried that, but I guess it would come down to your hardware. And if you can't, Bitcoin mining on a CPU or GPU is horrible. So you're probably getting nailed with like botnet or something, and you're mining like XMR. I'm assuming probably mining XMR, and then you're just getting paid out in Bitcoin. So in the end, I would probably say mining the XMR would probably be better because now you're not dealing with conversion fees or anything. Ethan Westfield, thank you very much for the US $1. Fox fan, giving access to Chrome browser for mining. Yeah, that's for sure. That's not a good idea. You're probably giving access to your MetaMask wallet as well or something. Let's move. I need to move more USDT on the sidelines, waiting for the big dumps rather than just weekly DCAing. Yeah, I think bottom's gonna be fairly close. You know, we're mid-November now. Everything's looking about right. December, January here, you know, we could see the bottom. We're creeping down. What are we at now for USD Bitcoin? 16.5. Wow. You know, when I was saying around 14, we're pretty darn close. We are pretty darn close, guys. No, anytime now. Like, I think we're still going to see some dips, but honestly, for 2025, any time would be prime time to get in. So, you know, obviously you can wait, do whatever, but right now I think is probably fairly safe, especially moving into 2025. We're going to see some big gains there. So anytime you want to make a move on something, time is now. Well, now till January or so. We'll go sideways for a while. You know, things will hang out, slowly hit our increases and moving up. But yeah, 2025, guys, all new all-time highs will be insane. It only mined for a few hours a day until I plugged in the second powers, but running for a week straight with no issues. Nice. Blockchain domain. Thank you very much for the US $5. Buy 10 million of your favorite coin. 10 million of my favorite coin. Now, I got to do some calculations because you probably have a coin in mind. So I'm going to go find out, see what $5 will buy 10 million of them. And that's like, see, it's code. He's talking to me in code. Instead of saying buy your favorite coin, he's like, here's a little code here for you to figure out to buy this coin. So if I, go through a bunch of exchanges and see what will get me 10 million worth of for $5 is what he's telling me to do. So we'll see what happens. Inside information, guys, right in front of your eyes. I'm just kidding. Oh, jeez. Anyway, safe moon. Yeah. We need some light on Dynex. What is Dynex solve? Is that a thing? Are you just making this up? Can I get 10 million of that with $5? Binance exposed to 1 billion plus. Poo coins into the moon. Rug moon. I wonder if anyone, hey, it would be hilarious. I wonder if, is there a coin called rug pull? Anyone know? Because everyone talks about rug pull. Everyone hashtags rug pull. If you legitly made a coin called rug pull, everyone would be talking about it. Because whenever anybody rug pulls, they mention rug pull. So technically, everyone would be talking about your coin all the time. That's a marketing plan and a half. That's like free advertising for your chain. Like, come on, guys. I need to do that. See, genius. It is genius. You don't even have to spend for advertisements or nothing. As soon as anyone mentions rug pull, you'd be like, hey, you're talking about my coin. Thank you very much. There's a coin with the symbol rug pull, really? But nothing called it. You know what? I'm going to Google rug pull coin, see what pops up. Rug pull coin. Rug pull coin at rug pull coin. Oh, no. What is rug pull in crypto? Rug pull coin at rug pull coin. Twitter. Rug pull. Crypto rug pulls. Rug pull prevention price. What? Rug pull prevention price in USD. Is that a thing? CoinGecko. Rug pull prevention. Rug pull. It's at 1 cent, guys. Someone just pulled a rug out from under it or what? What is this? This is glitched out. What is happening? Yeah, I don't know. Sheetcoin. Let's look up Sheetcoin. That's the one that just destroyed everybody not too long ago. Sheetcoin crypto slate. Sheetcoin definition. I got one. Sheetcoin scam. Recover from 5K plus scam. An ad. Oh, that's a shitcoin. Scam warning. Shitcoin wallet. Raptorium Reddit. So far, the issues related to either shitcoin wallets and empties unencrypted wallets. How do I make my PC workable again? Rug pull volume is too low to post a market cap. All right. Rug pull volume is too low to even rug pull. So CPU is more sustainable than GPU mining. Currently, yes. I would say so. It's profitable to mine on a CPU. Sure. Speaking of that, we can now it's not really updated with curve hash or nothing. All my presets disappeared. I changed my internet around and now they're not here. But let's look at a 3900X. We're gonna hit that 11 cent per kilowatt hour. Now, what does it have for Duro here? So defaulted Duro is 6 kilohash. So this is the original miner. So these are the hash rates for the original miner. If I calculate that, it's saying on the 3900X, 48 cents before power, 22 cents after power. But if you do utilize the Uranus miner on Duro, for example, that moves this 6,000 hashes, which is 6 kilohash, upwards to, what is it? You know what? Let's find out. Let's find out right quick what it is right quick. Bam, bam. 10.55. Don't worry. The NA is normal, guys. This is normal. Trust me, when I hit refresh, it'll be back. We're not losing anything here. So here we can see NA. Actually, I'll legitly show you that it's okay. Let's go into our log. It's a Hive OS reporting error with this miner. User one miner. Here we go. So here you can see. Can't really show you guys. Can you guys see that? Where's my right screen? There we go. You can see we're finding hash rate, finding this, found hash, blah, 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 blah. There's no issues. NA is fine with this miner. So anyway, we're doing, what did we say here now? 10.55 about on a 3900X, 10.55, 10. There we go. Astrobot. There we go. 10,550 hashes. Bam. So that is now 88 cents before power and 63 cents after power on a single 3900X. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. You know, especially when you come into what to mine, you look at a GPU and you want to smash your face against the wall. But let's go back to the 3070 here. Calculate. All right, let's look at this. Oh, this is really going to hurt you guys. Remember, we've been talking about this for a while. There were times in the bull run where a single 3900X was making $14 a day, on par with a 3090. Pretty insane in the last bull run. Now, we're looking at coins like, Ergo. Look at these coins. 18 cents before power. 17, 16, 16. Free power, you're only making like 18 cents, 17 cents, 25 cents on Caspa with free power on a 3070. You come into here, you're making more than that after power on a 39. You're tripling that after power on a 3900X. So I would say it's fairly, I don't know, sustainable at this point in time for CPU mining. But again, no GPU can match ASICs. I don't know what we're talking about there. You got missing something. What I heard, Red Putts. So wait, what is your undervolt and clock for 10.5? I'm running 3.7 at 0.97 volts on the 3900Xs, I believe. Remember, that's with the Uranus miner. You know what? I'll show you guys. We'll go into here. Rabid 1, calculate. Edit, setup. Here you can see. So you have to run a custom miner for this. This is the install ordealio for it. And I'm on the diro.rabidmining.com Diro pool. So I do have a Diro pool. You can actually see it up here. Rabid's Diro pool, little link. We click on that and it brings you to this page right here. And we can see we have currently 24 miners are connected with 148 workers. Pool hash rate is at 1.4 mega hash, and the network hash rate is actually pretty low today. Nice. That's 147 mega hash on the network. So we got 1.4 mega hash hanging out on the pool here. And here is the Stratum address again to the Rabid pool. Link is in the description if you guys want to check out the pool to the Rabid mining Dero pool. And support and everything is in the Discord as well. I'm dying to min Uranus. What? I don't know what compared CPU beats L7 really. If you were to buy 10 plus CPUs, that would be 1/3. Well, for an example, like I got 340 kilohash on Dero about. About 320 kilohash on Dero. I'm using about 2400 watts. Like I said, no, my thing's all messed up here. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to add all my custom presets in again. So I can't even show you what my farm's at. I'll just times this by 30. Now remember, I'll just go times 30. No, that won't even work either. The power stuff's not in here. Oh well, I can't do it. Can't do it right now, but I'm hanging out around. Where's Dero? Dero price. Dero price. CoinGecko. Everything just changed on me. Why is this now? I don't know what's going on. My internet is so weird. Let's just say 6.2 or something. 27 USD minus 4. So 27. What the heck is it? That's not right either. I don't know. I get around 6.2. Actually, the other day I only got 4 Dero because the network jumped up. Hanging around 6.2. So it's about 27.28 USD a day. And I'm using about, in Canada, I'm using about $9 Canadian in power. So what would that be? 9 Canadian to USD. Use about $6.78 per day in USD. So what is that? 678, and I don't know now. I don't know. 678 minus 27. So make about $20 a day USD in a bear market. Okay, so has a blue clicky mechanism keyboard. Yeah, I do have a mechanical keyboard. Is it blue? I can't remember what it is. It's the, let's look it up. It's the G910. Let's look up my keyboard. What we got here? Logitech G910. Logitech G910. Orion Spectrum mechanical keyboard. Yeah, I think this is my keyboard. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, that's my keyboard. The Logitech G910 Orion Spectrum. What does it say? What does it say what the keys are? What does it say? I have this one for a couple years now. Programmable G keys, 20, yada. I don't know where it says. Where does it say my color keys? Which keys is this? Each key, yada. Yeah, I don't know. That's the keyboard. Oh, you got your USB. Everyone got USB miners showing up. What's happening? You guys are all crazy. Everyone's joining the Bitcoin lottery now. Who's gonna hit? Okay, here's a new one. Who is going to hit the first Bitcoin block? Ah, that's gonna be a good one. Oh, Yeti, what's going on? Nothing wrong with mechanical. The Clunkomatic. I love it. Like I used to always use the other ones, but I don't know. I love the mechanical keyboard. I don't even know. Like, yeah, I built when I had my first gaming PC. That's keyboard's probably 3 or 4 years going strong. So yeah, it's a pretty nice keyboard. I had one of those, what are they called? Cyborg mice. think that's what I had. I can't remember what happened to it. I lost it or something. It was really weird to get used to, but once you did, it was pretty sweet. So the cyborg mouse, let's look that thing up now. That thing was cool. I don't know. It had like 150 buttons on it through like, it was almost like you had a stick shift on it, and it was crazy. Look at this thing. That's not it. That's not it. Mad Cats. Is this the one? It was something like, it was one of these. It was pretty crazy though. Where is it? They don't have it. It's this. Go over here. Yeah, I don't know which one it was. It's one of these. It's pretty crazy though. Do they have any other ones? Darn it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I can't remember, but you could like adjust it. You got different weight settings you could put in it for things. And then like it had like 15, 16 buttons like all around it everywhere. And then you'd hit like a little shifter, and then it moved everything to a brand new profile. So then you could quickly do that, and you'd have to shifter and do it again. And in the end, it worked out. Like it had crazy amount of buttons and stuff. And it was really hard to get used to and figure out. And once you did though, it was amazing. You could like do anything from your mouse. Just clink, bling, bling, you know, oh, it's insane. But there's a crap ton of buttons on it. It was awesome. The MMO weighted mouse. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the MMO one. But it was the cyborg something MMO. Yeah, that's right. That rings a bell. MMO weighted mouse. And you had different weight settings. You could put different weights levels to adjust your hand and feeling. I wanted another one. I never did get one ever since. But yeah, it has a lot of buttons, and it's pretty insane. It's crazy though. That's pretty sweet. They're expensive too though, those darn things. Anyway, yeah, moving on. Wow, we've been here for quite, wow, we're almost here for 2 hours. Anyway, guys, I suppose we should, we got programmable mice are the best. I've got a 12 key on the side of mine, and once you set it up, it's dope. I know, it's weird to get used to. It's pain to set up because there's so many different things you can set up and personalize and get for you. But once you do and you get used to it, they're awesome. That it is. It's sweet. We're doing good. We're doing good, Yeti. How are you doing today? Rabid mining, buy to stake FLUX Firo RTM over selling / exchanging for stable coins during the crypto winter, then selling just to staking rewards and old equipment during the next run. Opinion. I just showed up. Did you guys cover any good points of interest? Anything going on that I need to know? Let's see here. So buy to stake, FLUX in there, selling. Well, in the market right now, yeah, obviously all those staking type of operations, Firo, Raptorium, FLUX, whatever, you're getting it at discounted sales right now. So now and even like I said, the bottom's not quite here yet, but now is obviously a great buying time, especially compared to what prices were in the last bull run and what we could expect and hope for into the next bull run. So we're in that buying type of stage right now. And yeah, putting that stuff into nodes or whatever, regardless, for that passive income, greatly help you out and getting extra returns on top of that. And then in the next bull run, obviously, you try to pull out some profits. As for the old equipment stuff, yeah, I ran through something like that a little earlier in this live stream about, buying stuff cheap now. Like people are getting L3 pluses and stuff for like $90, $100, $150. The prices are way down. And then, leading up to that next bull run, when crypto prices start picking up, demand on equipment is there, you may be able to sell that for $300-400. Now you may be able to sell it for over $1,000, but even selling it for $300 on top of buying it for $100 right now, that's like a 3x gain. So that's pretty good in terms of refunds. So getting hardware and stuff while it's cheap, selling in, bull runs when everyone's coming on board is a thing a lot of people do, and a lot of people are successful in it. Not financial advice, though. I'm not telling people to go out there and buy a crap ton of older hardware and hopefully, they can sell it later, but do your own research. But, it's a possibility. Anyway, students who skip class ask me what they missed. I tell them to watch the posted video at 3x speed. Then they remember it's recorded. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for showing up for this live stream. It was fun. Had a blast. Been here for a little while. I got to run the town and stuff and everything. So thank you for coming out. I will see you all in the next one. Rabid out.